Gather round, my brothers and sisters. Halloween is upon us, and with it comes a brawl full of wicked undead. So it's time to load up those silver bullets to give you an edge in defeating the dastardly Dr. Junkenstein and his creatures of the night. We've been battling the hordes of undead non-stop to find the best tricks and tactics to keep you out of the grave. Your first job is to choose the hero whose hand you will guide in your battle against the undead. Ana, McCree, Hanzo, and Soldier 76 are your options, and I have some great Brawl-specific tips for each of these heroes to share with you. Ana's role is one of the most important. Apart from being the main healer, she can also dispatch the undead at long range. The trick with Ana is to land a single shot in the standard Zomniks as they arrive to soften them up for an ally to finish off, and when she spies an elite, Ana can focus on banishing the beastly foe. Ana's slow fire rate means the weaker targets will normally die before you can land a second shot, but by picking a new target between shots, she can keep up a steady stream of damage and be ready to deal with the elites whenever they rise. Most importantly for Ana, however, is her utility. Sleep Dart can interrupt the boss enemy's ultimates or their abilities, and a grenade can turn off Junkenstein's monster healing power. And always be sure to have your ultimate charge ready to buff McCree so he can destroy the bosses. Soldier 76 is a fairly simple role to play. His high rate of fire and Helix rockets make him great at dealing with the weaker Zomniks and dispatching the fast-moving tires. Remember, healing AoE is great for groups, and always keep advantageous positioning as his best mid-range. His ultimate can be used quite freely to drive back the Zomniks if you start to get overwhelmed, and should generally be saved for those moments. Hanzo is the heavy hitter of the group. Focus on driving your arrows into the elite enemies and leave the weaker monsters for your teammates. Hanzo's scatter arrow can be effective against the bosses, and his ultimate is great against Junkenstein as he can't escape the mighty dragons. Against other bosses, try to angle the dragon so it hits the boss but also kills the Zomniks. Junkenstein will be the top priority for you when he's up. During the other bosses, Hanzo should make sure to kill any elite Zomniks as quickly as possible to avoid your team being overwhelmed. McCree is the second heavy hitter on the team and can easily top the damage scoreboard with consistent headshots. Presumably, he's using silver bullets. He should keep an eye out for tires as his pinpoint accuracy makes him great at taking them out. His flashbang can be highly effective against Reaper and Junkenstein's monster. His ultimates can be very strong against all of the bosses, but be sure to use it at a safe distance to avoid being hooked. Now, you know what each of our heroes can do. It's time we talked about the villains of this tale. The Reaper will be your first big threat. He shadow steps into the battle and will often trigger his Wraith form upon taking a few hits, so don't use your ultimate as soon as he appears. Wait for him to waste Wraith form before you send him back to hell, and expect him to keep reappearing throughout the battle when playing harder difficulties. Junkenstein's monster is next. Pressure him hard and be sure to counter or interrupt his self-healing. 76's tactical visor can be used here to keep the smaller enemies at bay, while McCree and Hanzo's ultimates will deal big damage to the zombie hog and clear any remaining Zomniks. Junkenstein himself is the next to arrive. He can deal some big damage and you need to dispatch him quickly. Hanzo's ultimate can damage him badly as he can't move from his perch. Now Ana needs to focus on healing here. McCree's ultimate should be enough to finish him off. Lastly, Mercy will pop up and prove that she really is the evil witch we all knew her to be by reviving all the enemies at once. There's only evil characters in this brawl. This is confirming that Mercy is an evil witch. I said it! Focus down Mercy and Junkenstein first, as they're fairly easy to kill but can cause the most trouble. Then kill Reaper before his ultimate comes up, and then all focus down the monster to secure the win. If Ana can sleep dart the monster, that's an added bonus. Thus, my tale is complete, but beware. Junkenstein is an evil genius, and only through teamwork will you defeat him and make the dream work. So with that all in mind, why not leave some tips in the comments below to assist your future comrades in putting an end to Junkenstein's dastardly plans.